Getting rid of nuclear weapons, for example, would achieve this. Sorting out your ecology so that the planet has a long life would mean that we don't at some point need to become a spacefaring species and try to colonize other planets. What if the beings were not extraterrestrial but perhaps interdimensional? Well, if different dimensions are interconnected, then changes or disruptions in one dimension, such as environmental degradation of Earth, for example, might have cascading effects on other dimensions. Interdimensional beings might seek to maintain stability across dimensions to prevent negative impacts in their own realms. So what if they were ultra-terrestrial, in which case, well, we don't need to speculate, the desire to preserve Earth is pretty self-explanatory for an Earth-dwelling creature, isn't it? But why wouldn't any of these types of beings just do something about it themselves if they are so concerned, rather than impart wisdom to a random bloke wandering across the moors at 7 a.m? It just doesn't seem like a winning strategy to me. I suppose that a hypothetically advanced being might have some sort of principle of non-interference, like the prime directive that we often hear about in sci-fi, or the creed of wildlife photographers who don't get directly involved. They might believe that direct intervention could actually hinder humanity's natural development and growth and lead to dependence on them rather than self-reliance and learning ourselves. Another interesting angle is the possibility of magnetic anomalies affecting Spencer's compass. His compass, which should have pointed north, of course, instead pointed south after the encounter. The University of Manchester's Institute of Science and Technology analysed the compass and concluded it could have been exposed to a strong magnetic field or a pulsed magnetic field generated by a large amount of electricity. This aligns with many reports of UFOs affecting electronic devices and compasses. The investigation did make use of a Geiger counter actually at one stage, and there was a small recorded disturbance at the exact point where Spencer took the photo, but nothing strong enough to warrant suggestions of extraterrestrial origins. And it is possible that magnetic or radiation anomalies cause him to experience a hallucination, isn't it? But what was the source of these things? We will of course never know, will we? Is it a place of high strangeness in general? The Moor is supposedly known for its manifestations of unusual lights. I did find a particular account of 1990 where author and investigator Nigel Mortimer checked into the case of what were described as burnt circles appearing all over the Moor, during which some odd lights were encountered in the sky.
They seem to be significant in that these balls of light energy appear and disappear directly over these stone circles.